Hello everyone, welcome to Offensive Security Training by Peber Academy. I hope you all doing well. I'm excited to meet you all and present another video. Today I will teach you how to automate the penetration testing process. This tutorial video will provide valuable insight and guide you through the best practices to enhance your knowledge. This video is only for educational purpose. I don't encourage any malicious or harmful activity. I'm not responsible for any misuse or damage resulting from the information shared in this video. Please note that unauthorized hacking or accessing other system or network is strictly prohibited and illegal. Without further delay, let's jump into the right video. Before let's start the automating the penetration testing, let's try to understand what is penetration testing, and that gives you more idea about it. So penetration testing is also known as penetration testing or ethical hacking. Is a practice of simulating a cyber attack on a computer system, network, or applicable to identify and exploit the security vulnerability. The goal of the penetration testing is to help organization to find and fix these vulnerability before they can be exploited by malicious actor. Penetration testing can be used widely in the ranges of system, including like web application, mobile application, network infrastructure, cloud infrastructure, internet over things like IoT devices. There are two types of testings out there. One is white box testing, black box testing. So white box testing is simple. So what it actually does is so this type of penetration testing is conducted with the knowledge. So in during the white box testing, like the corporations will give you the organization everything like IP address. So basically you can have the IP address details or URL to scan, or you can either email addresses or like what need to be done. Everything like all this informations will be provided to you that so that you can start the testings and you can complete over there. So this is called white box testings. Okay. The black box testing is this types of penetration testing is conducted without the knowledge. So basically this is something they will be starting with the zero knowledge. So something like they will be starting from the scratch kind of thing. So no information, no IP. So you just imagine like you pretend to be like it's malicious actor, and you just need to collect all the informations all the ways using OST tool, offensive security tools. So you have to start from the scratch without zero knowledge about the organization, everything over there. So that's how the hackers actually do it over there. Depends upon the environment, that's completely this kind of testing will be categorized. So let's try to understand more about what is the penetration testing process flow. That gives you more idea about it over there. So there are five phases, five testing stages are there. It's planning and reconnaissance, scanning, gaining access, maintaining the access, and analyzing the configurations and everything, basically the results things over there. So these are the five penetration testings over there. So let's see one by one in detail about it. So that gives you more about idea about it. So first one is planning and reconnaissance. In this phase, basically the penetration tester gather all the informations like the website about organizations like websites or maybe IP details, all the details you'll be collecting over there. So based on the you'll be collecting all the information from the company's related corporate information. So he'll be just collecting all the information like systems, network, what related to the targets, everything he'll be collecting over there. So this is again including reviewing of documentations, personals, conducts, online searches. So they will do current means basically they use a lot of ways source of it like LinkedIn, social media sites, LinkedIn pages, so Instagram. So whatever the informations are needed, even the best way is to get all the information about organization is Google searches, because Google search will give you a lot of information over there. So a simple Google searches then can give me about the company, what are the subsidiaries over there, how many employees are there, gives me the results of the images and other things as well. So Google, it gives me a complete everything, and with the help of Google darking I can tune the queries as much as possible, and I can get a lot of informations over there. So if you want to more about Google darking over there, please check out this video. I talked about a 0 to advanced tutorial. So in this video I have covered about what is a Google darking, how it does actually help, with the examples and everything. So feel free to check out this video over there. So in this way, yeah. So let's back to the again planning and records as well. So they will collect as much info, because as much as information I collect about the target only, it's going to be help me to create a right kind of payload or right kind of way to find the vulnerabilities and exploits. All things that can be useful, right? So it's a simple one thing. This is the best things over there. Just imagine. I can give you a layman example is suppose a robber wants to bank rob. Okay, so what he will do, first of all, he'll understand that he will try to understand when the employee is onboarding, how many employees are there, how many doors are there, how many windows are there, when his bank is open, when his bank is down, who's the manager, when he will be available, when he is not, when he is lunchtime, what kind of vault to be having. So this is kind of he'll be just cross verifying, right? How many security cards. So same way in a cyber criminals also gathering the information about the organization, so all this information, so that they can know well about the organization, they can come with the proper planning and those things. It's workable model. So that's a simple layman example I can relate to over there. So the next one is scanning. So once the planning and recurrences is done over there, after as much as scans are done, then scanning in this space, right? The penetester used an automated tool to scan the target systems or vulnerabilities for the all the vulnerabilities in the exist in the networks and networks. So these tools can be identify widely range of vulnerabilities, like what is the vulnerabilities are there. There is for that any exploits are available, or so it's not like even sometimes they will look for a 0-day attacks as well over there. So that means it depends upon the penetration testing process, and also they see for any security patches has been missed over there, weak passwords, compromised passwords which is available in the dark web or any other websites or anywhere they given it over there. So they will be sweeping all the things over there, and also they look for any insecure configurations in web servers which is exposed to the internet, or any loopholes on the whatever the IPs are internet published exposed over there. There is any security insecure configurations or misconfigurations are available, they will check over there. So this is a scanning of all the things over there. So whatever information we have collected from the previous steps, so they will be doing a scanning and trying to get detail about over there. So once the thing is over there, so once the scanning is done, the then third step is gaining the access of it. So gaining access is nothing but in this phase the penetration tester attempt to create exploit. So whatever they have identified in the scannings one weakness and those things over there. For example, if there is a vulnerability, they will use the vulnerability and they look for exploits, whether exploits are available in there. So using Metasploit framework, MSF consoles, or using exploit DB, a lot of things are there. Even Google search, again as I said, a Google search, you can Googling and you can get the exploits over there. So they will try to find the right exploits, and using that exploit, whatever they did in the scanning phase, as I said earlier, they will try to perform that exploits, and it may like evolving like social engineering techniques, password cracking tools, other and every hacking mechanisms and those factors, they will do it over there. So once they successfully gain the systems over there, so that the target here is they have to gain the access of the server. That is what they basically they want to get the access. They want to get into the server kind of things. So because any hacker, first of all, this is what they do. After they getting the access into the server, they may change over there, or they will perform whatever they wanted over there, or they eject a ransomware, malware, or they eject something else, or copy data breaches or sensitive data as they can copy it over there. All these things can be done it over there. So gaining access, I have to see the possibility of gaining access over there. So then next thing is maintaining the access. So gaining access, yes. So basically this is called persistence kind of thing. So persistence in the sense it's kind of a maintaining access is something like I can be there for longer whenever I there. For example, you just imagine I have created a backdoor, and if the server rebooted, if endpoint rebooted, then I might lose the backdoor connection because the process is not at start, right? So again, it should be it should be always to be available for me whenever I need it. I can have to log in, I have to be there. That is the maintaining access of it. So this is just increasing. Maybe I can eject a one more payload, or upgrading myself privilege escalations. Basically I'm just upgrading myself to the system in related things over there, or I'm just upgrading my super users kind of things to administrator. So this is how the all maintaining this access. So I just want to maintain the access. Whatever I hacked it over there, I have to be maintain that access to be there. So in this phase, the penetration tester attempt to maintain the access systems and escalate their privileges. This may be like evolving additionally, as I said, right, installing backdoor, creating a new user account so that I can take a RTP anywhere whenever I wanted, or modifying the system setting something, because maybe I can add that program into auto run. So whenever the system reboots, automatically that program also will be running over there. So that I can do a lot of things over there. Again, the the idea is here is I need to maintain the access of it after things. So that I will not lose the connectivity, or I'll not again have I no need to start over kind of thing. That is the point here. So this is very very important, because it's allow the penetration tester to explore furthermore. Because once I have upgraded my connectivity forever, so I have a I have a time to scan the entire network to understand more about, and it also gives me a privileges to get me a more identifying the additional vulnerabilities existing in the infrastructures and those things. It's just buying me a time so that I can spend a lot of things over there. So the best example I can give you in the solar wind attack over there, this is the use case we can study it over there. So initially the attack was the hacker gained access for some month back. Then they took a 6 month of time to find all the things and understand. Then they planned with the right exploits and they bypassed it. And one day they performed the complete attack over there. So it's not an attack. Is you don't think like a hacker was just spending a one day night and tomorrow they hacking system and then all. It's a process. So they will spend a tons of time and sleepless nights to create it, to identify what it. So that is a penetration testing also to doing it. So we just simulating the things, we just acting as a hacker, and we just think like a hacker, and we will try to find all the loopholes and vulnerabilities over there. So this is how we can helping the organization to keep the more secure, and we are just helping the organization to keep the infrastructure safe and secure over there. So this is the main responsibility of the penetration tester. The only difference between the hacker and penetration tester is they do unauthorized, means they don't have a permission, but we have a permissions. Like penetration tester, we have a permissions, we have authorization to do the testings, and we will get the rights, because that is a more difference between those things over there. But only thing, the point is we will try to identify and all the things over there, and we will try to create a report at the end of the day, and we will give it to the senior leadership or respective IT security CISO or something else. Then they will go and work on that part to fix those issues over there. So this is the maintaining access of it. So the last one is analyzing and reporting. So this is very very important. So whatever we have done so far, we have to document it with the right evidences, right screenshot. We have to document it. What is the scope we are doing it, how many IPs we scanned it, what is exactly everything, we have to report it over there. So in this phase, penetration tester analyze the rest of the penetration testing and prepare a report for the organization in a very good understandable way, so that they can go back and they can see how they can close those vulnerabilities or closing the loops. All these factors will be there. So this report should be include like as I said, like a list of vulnerabilities that were identified, description of how the vulnerabilities were exploited, and recommendations for remediations. Everything has to be given over there. So this is the phases of penetration testings over there. So in each phases we'll be using a different tools, so different sectors of things over there we will be doing over there. So now I'm just going to show you that how we can automate this one things over there. So let's go and see how to automate this penetration testings in an easier way over there. So for this demonstration, I'm just going to use a Kali. So Kali is a famous penetration testing tool. If you're not sure about, or you are just beginner for Kali, I have made a video, complete Kali guide from beginner to advanced. So probably you can check out this video. I'll be giving the link in the description. So please feel free to check out this video. Might be a very useful. I have covered about what is Kali and what is the purpose, what tool, everything over there. I have covered it. Feel free to see these videos over there. So let's back to this one. So other one tool I'm just running as a Metasploit table 2. This is something like a completely a vulnerable mission, so that I can try to replicate. It's easily actually when I run the tool, it's going to be, I'm just going to test this mission only. So this Metasploit table is actually available in the vulnerable. So I'll be giving the link also in the description. You can go and download in your VirtualBox or VMware, and anywhere whatever your hypervisor you're using, you can export it over there. So this is a testing. I'm just going to do it. So for automating this thing, the tool what I'm going to use is So the tool what I'm just going to use a sniper. It's a ultimate all-one offensive security framework. So all the tools are inbuilt to one thing. So it's only thing is you just need to start the scan. It will going to give you all the things. So it's an easy one. It's a just entire automate the process of it. So you no need to step over like using, as I said, right. So every phases we have to do a separate tools and everything. So but this is actually saves our time. And good thing is that this is a community version. It's a free version, so you can go and download and you can use these tools over there. It's ultimately saves a lot of the times which we are spending in the penetration testings. So this is something like a easy one. Only thing is, end of the day, you just need to go through the report and just see everything looks good over there. Probably if you are in some other documentation template, maybe you can copy paste in that way. It's very easy. So you can it's quite easy tool. So let's go and I'll be giving the link in the description, so you don't need to worry about it. I have already installed this tool. It's a tool installation is very simple. So let's go and run this tool. So first of all, what we need to do is, if you see that there are a lot of options are there. So once you, after installing, you can see just a normal mode scan. So you can use, just only thing is you can put a target URL or target IP address or whatever things you just, it's just simple, just a small scan will be doing over there. Okay. And if you want to do more using OSTN tools and Recon and those things and all that, you want to more little bit things over there, then you can give this option also. This is like a normal mode, but if you want to do it in a stealth mode like a little advanced and just try to get over there, you can do it over here as well. Discovery mode, something like a normal IP addresses, you want to figure out what kind of subnets are there, then you can use this as what. Specifically, you want to scan only specific, for example, there is a web server is running, or certain IP address is exposed to the internet, or you just want to search like a sports scanning alone, you can do this one. So again, full scan mode ports alone only. Specifically 8443, you can scan it, or you can scan only web port mode and those things. There are options are wider, and even you can try to do a brute force attack and seize over there. If suppose you want to do web scan, you can do it. There are a lot of options are there. The options are limitless. You can go and play around it. It is very things. And even if you want, there is multiple targets are there. You can create a target.txt files. For example, multi IPs, you have to scan it. You can, again, you can using this one, you can do it over there. And you can create a workspace. Basically, that workspace means it's each folders will be created for it, so that you are worked, for example, since you are working on a multiple client, you can create a different workspace, so that your reports will not correlated or did not mix up to us, so that it be in a state in the organized manner things over there. Okay. And you can, there are a lot of functionalities are there, so you can play around it. That's what I said, the options are a lot. So you can do it over there. Even you can schedule the scans as well. Suppose you want to do a daily or weekly, monthly, whatever, as per your penetration testings, whatever things you can, that is option also available over there. To update this tool, you can run this sniper-u. It will update the tool, so that the scripts will be get updated in case anything added or any modification done over there. You'll get the changes over there. So now what I'm going to do is, let me go in, as I said earlier, I'm going to scan the Metasploit table 2 only. So, okay. So to do that, first of all, let me try to understand the IP address of this one. So since I'm running in the lab network, it should be of same thing. It might differ for you, but this is give you like a idea about it, how it is actually works. So I'll try to show, maybe I'll try to scan nmap.scanmap.org also after finishing this Metasploit. Maybe as additionally, if suppose something is a web-based one, how we can do it over there also, I'll try to do it over there. So this IP address is one, in my case it's 192.168.44.130. that is my IP address of this Metasploit table. So now what I'll do is, let me go back and start this Kali, and sudo sniper -t. So basically target, the IP address is 192.168.44.130, and I'm going to run a stealth scan. So using a mode is stealth, and the output should be RE. I'm just reserving over there. So once I enter, it will prompt me with the password. Once it is there, it start the scannings over there. So if you see that it's loading the configurations file and it's starting the configurations, like scanning is started over there, and it's check for the connectivities of internet for this because it should be working all the things right. So that is why I'm saying. So first of all, it's gathering the tool. See the phase one. So it's collecting like they're using the tool called who is, and they're using the tool called email securities. What are the there, and checking for the email securities and trying to gather related any information to DNS kind of things. Enumerations is actually started over the DNS enumerations, user enumerations. So it's trying to get up more things over there. In this phases, we will be trying to use more tools like who is on manually, individually will be doing. So here see they, for example, they are using the harvester tool, find anything in the search boxes and everything. So it's connect with the different things over there, different search engines, and it will try to see if that information about the organization, subdomain, or anything is there or there. So it's a completely automated. We use the same tool, but only thing is we will be doing in a manual way. Each tool or each terminals we have to go one by one thing, but this saves a lot of time. So only thing is just all I just did is I just gave the IP address, so it will just go through with the scanning, and we will just wait for the scanning to get complete. Okay, so scanning is completed. So if you see that first one, it just went on whose website and look for the who's this website and whether thing. Unfortunately, this is a internal IP address will be there, but in a real time, this is going to give you a lot of information that who's the ISP provider, who's the certification expert, and those things. All the details will be get it over there when this website has created, and there is any email addresses are associated with that everything. And again, second thing is trying to connect with the DNS enumerations, and one more thing is it's again using one more thing is who's information and trying to collect more information about things over there. And it's check for the email securities, and there is it's have identified there is a DMARC IP address is there. So this is something again I have got it over there, and using the it's all DNS related information actually stored in the as a report is stored. Anyway, in a minute I'll just going to show all the reports over there. And it did the harvesting tool. Basically, it's look for the domain information using the harvester tool, like searching in a various search engines, various search sources. And if suppose it's find identify anything information, it could do the base. It says Bing, all the things over there, DuckDuckGo. But in a real time, you used to get something else. But this is something like a not internet exposed version, but this gives you like idea about it. So if you see that there is a URL is there, it's something as I can identify it, and there is something where since it is a web server is running over there, it's displaying that I have identified some URL is running over there, and there is no IP email is actually found in the related to this one. There is any web server is running over there, as I said right over there. And also you see that there is you did a URL scan as well. So these are the URL scan by using a URL scan.io from when it's collected the information. So these are the URLs are associated over there, like you can get it again. And good thing is about you see that during the capturing plugin, there is a again he have find in the username as well. There is a username called security, but password unable to find it. But we can go and get into more details about it. So there are exploits also available that he say that what is there, and we can go and refer this over there. And this is gives like harvesting email address. It's unable to find if there is any email address has been identified, it will give the email address details over there. Then this is then again it's collecting the gathering the certificates of the subdomains. But unfortunately, this is that this Metasploit table doesn't have any valid certification something else, so you will not get the information. But in the real time when you are doing a scanning, it will be more helpful over there. And also looks for the subdomain if there is any subdomains over there. It's also collect the details over there. And second thing is it's doing the port scan. So basically nmap, and let's give the information that what is actually services are running on what port number, and even it gives the MAC address, and OS printing also it's able to collect it over there. So now we have an understanding that what operating system it is actually this one, and whether it is Apache. For example, this is there, then we can see whether there is any vulnerabilities are there. It's again gives me a more idea about it over there. And parallelly it says that there is a supporting links, display site links also there. It is so there. Then after that it's looking for a WAF configuration. If it is a web application is there, so web application firewall services are there, and it try to do a lot of detections and see that basically here there is no WAP is there, because WAP is a cloud solution firewall. So unfortunately, we don't have such a WAP technology running in this web application. That is why it says no WAP is detected. But in a real time, it gives the other things, components and other things factors as well. Good, and it's just gathering the small HTTP information like get and post resport and see it's giving a lot of information about what is services running, IP address, PHP version, what is the title of this one. It gives a lot of information. So it's just running a tool. It gives a lot of information about then we can do it, and what kind of web print is it's collected. It's all things. And also it did a web spider. Basically it went on a crawling of the URLs and what are the URLs are there. It's good. So it have identified these are the URLs are active, and hyperlinks are there present as well. So and it did a more URL discoveries. All the things, it's what is there and everything is there. It suppose parameters also discovered. It's everything as a good thing is about, as I said, it's everything as created as a report. So only thing is we have to go through with each report and compile it, and we can give it over there. So these are again they do with the right static analysis and cross script. If there's a web application, it do like a cross scriptings and all things testings will be done it over there, and it gives the result accordingly to over there. And what are the index files are there, everything informations again it's giving over there. So basically good thing about it is when it is doing, it's saving the screenshot as well. So we can get the screenshot and we can put it over there. And all the web application related vulnerabilities like yes, this have a click checking, it is there on this URL. So it's having a strict transport security not enforced over there. It's giving the web applications, and if there is any vulnerabilities on the network scope, that is also will be identified in case if you are doing a network penetration testing, that time also this be used. So it's as per that it gives like low is 3, info is 3, critical there is no critical, there is no high. That's good thing about it. And once it is done, it just gives a scan is completed. Then we can go and collect the reporters from the this path. So this path actually all this directories, everything information is showed over there. In a minute I'll just show it. So one more thing is for a more understanding, I just ran the same scan, a simple scan with the scanme.nmap.org. So this domain is specifically designed for to scanning and testing purpose only. So they have designed it. This is what, but don't flood it with the traffics or don't with more than, because it's not designed that way. So just put it over there. So if you see that it's the small things and it's trying to reach the ping and see if reachability or not there, because even using the ping command also you can try to get a little about informations as well. And nmap did the scan what nmap is there, and also it did a ssh audit like this is a https site, right? So it's getting what kind of certifications are there. You see all the informations, it's related to sss authentication audit, it's giving the information. And one more good thing is you can see that it is also tried to do a port scan and map scripts also. It gives again all the information, and parallel it started doing brute force attacks as well. So I just stopped this attack because it will go longer than I expected. So that is why I said, you see it is trying with all the combinations of the username and password. It's doing sss brute force attacks, and if anything is successful, you will say that this is password, this is one thing. So it's makes the penetration tester job very easier. It's a completely automate the process, and everything is automated. So you no need to do everything. It's easy. It's edit things over there. So now I'll take you to the domain of it. So and see what is actually there. So this is a path, and if I do ls, they see all the testings, and it is categorized in the proper way. Credentials, if it's identify any credential, the credentials will be there. Related to domains, you can find it, IPs, nmap results, node, OST, outputs, reports, scans, screenshots also there. So let's see, try to see the screenshot and see how it is actually. So let's go to the screenshot. So cd screenshot and ls, there are screenshot. Let me try to open this 192 dot. So this is okay. So this is a screenshot of it one, and if there's all things over there. So it gives me the information over there. So let's see if I can see. Let's see what is there in the output. So let me go back to the one ls. Okay, cd output and to ls to ls. So all the nmap scan related to in there, and this is there. Let me try to open cat nmap this report, and let me see what is there. So it gives the cat receipt. So it's a good thing about what if suppose when you're preparing a report, you can just copy and paste it all these informations as per your industry templates over there. You can use it. So this is something like easy and do it over there. And let me try to see that sniper report. I think the whatever the information I've seen earlier, the same way it's okay. So this is what's giving over there. So it's very easy. Means it gives you all the information, and it's quite easy. And we'll go back to the fruit folder, and let's see what other things are there. If anything like notes are there, let's try to go to the notes and see what is there. Ls, it's there is no note, but if there is anything it should be there. Again, we'll go back to the root directory of and cd OSTN and let's ls. Okay, so each word ms of email, the harvester, url crazies, url scan, whatever there, who is everything. So it's created as individuals. So it's easy, very. So it's in the so all you just need to do is it's already testing is done. You have to go back and just use this text and easy. You no need to save the output separately. Because at the 100 when you are doing a pen testing, when you do a multiple tools, you have to copy it. It's a while report is it's a painful process when you create it. Most of the people who do the penetration testing, they know the pain of it, but now it's actually this tool is a little bit easy, and it is also good easy for the beginners, especially the beginners who's joining and who's doing the penetration testing, they're starting their career or something else. It's quite useful, and it's this tool is going to help us with it. So there are a lot of things. Play around it. Let me know if you have any questions or doubts in the comment, and it's quite easy tool. Just it's a since it is a open source, it's a free tool, and you can go and privilege this tool for your penetration testings, and you can do it over there. It's quite useful. That's all I have it. Thank you all for joining me today in this exciting session. I hope the content information you. If you enjoyed this video and if you are interested in viewing more content like this, please let me know in the comment below. Your feedback is essential for shaping the future of this channel. Ensure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on upcoming videos. I also free to share this video with others who might find it interesting. If you have any questions or need further clarification about anything shown in this video, don't hesitate to reach out to me via Discord. Lastly, a big thank to all my subscribers. Your encouragement keeps me motivated to create more valuable content for you. Stay safe, stay curious. See you soon with another interesting video. Bye for now. Take care.